Most people spend over 15 years in school, learning math, history, science, but almost nobody is taught how money actually works. And because of that, millions of people grow up stressed about bills, trapped in debt, working harder every year, without ever understanding the game they're playing. The strange part? Money is not actually that complicated. In fact, there are only a few financial concepts that quietly control almost everything in your life. Your stress, your freedom, your future, even the choices you make every single day. And once you understand them, you start seeing money differently forever. So in this video, we're going to break down 7 financial concepts in the simplest way possible. No complicated words, no boring lecture, just real-life explanations anyone can understand, even a 10-year-old. But by the end of this video, you'll understand money better than most adults. 1. Income. Let's start with the most basic concept, income. Income simply means money coming in. That's it. Imagine someone gives you $101 every week for helping at a store. That money is your income. For adults, income usually comes from a job, a business, investments, or even YouTube videos. Now here's the important part. Most people think becoming rich is only about making more money, but that's not true. Because some people make a lot of money and still stay broke. Why? Because income alone changes nothing. If money disappears as fast as it arrives, and that leads to the second concept. 2. Expenses. Expenses are money going out. Food, rent, subscriptions, coffee, shoes you didn't really need at 2 a.m. Every time money leaves your pocket, that's an expense. Now imagine 2 friends. Both make $3.00 a month. The first person spends almost everything trying to look successful. The second person spends carefully. At first, their lives look exactly the same, but slowly, something changes. One becomes stressed every month. The other starts building freedom. Because wealth is not just about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep. And most people never realize this until they're already drowning in payments. 3. Saving. Saving sounds boring, but it's one of the most powerful habits in the world. Saving simply means not spending all your money today. That's it. Imagine you get $100. You spend $80 and keep $20 aside. That $20 is your safety, your future freedom, your breathing room. Now think about this. Most people save only after spending. Wealthy people often spend after saving. Small difference, massive outcome. Because life is unpredictable. Your car breaks down. You lose a job. An emergency appears out of nowhere. And without savings, even small problems start feeling like disasters. But saving alone is not enough, because saved money has another problem: inflation. Over time, money slowly loses value, which is why the next concept matters so much. 4. Investing. This is where money starts becoming powerful. Investing means using your money to make more money. Imagine this. You buy a small lemonade stand. Now instead of working alone for money, your money is also working for you. That's investing. And this is the moment most people finally understand how wealthy people get richer. Because rich people don't only work for money. They make money work for them. They buy stocks, businesses, real estate, assets that grow over time. Meanwhile, most people only trade time for money forever. Now investing sounds exciting, but there's something even more powerful hiding behind it. Something Albert Einstein supposedly called the 8th wonder of the world: compound interest. 5. Compound interest. This concept looks small at first, but over time becomes life-changing. Imagine you plant one tree. That tree grows apples. Then those apples create more trees. Then those trees create even more apples. That's compound interest, money making money, and then that new money also making money. At first, growth looks slow, almost invisible, but after enough time, becomes massive. This is why starting early matters so much, not because you're smarter, but because time becomes your superpower. And this is also why many people regret not learning about money sooner, because compound interest rewards patience more than intelligence. A person investing small amounts consistently for 20 years can beat someone investing huge amounts very late. That's how powerful time really is. But there's another side to this story, because compound interest can also work against you. And that brings us to debt. 6. Debt is using future money today. Sometimes debt helps. Sometimes it destroys people. Imagine this. You want a new phone, but instead of waiting, you borrow money to buy it immediately. Now you owe money. That's debt. At first, debt feels amazing. You get what you want instantly. But later, future you has to pay for present you's decisions. And this is where millions of people get trapped. Credit cards, car payments, loans, buy now, pay later apps. Little by little, their future income becomes already spent. And the dangerous part, debt creates stress quietly, not instantly. At first, it feels manageable. Then one day, people wake up realizing they're working mostly to pay old bills. Now, not all debt is bad. Some debt can build wealth, like borrowing money to start a business or buy an asset that grows. But bad debt, that usually buys temporary happiness with long-term stress. And most people don't notice the difference until it's too late. 7. Assets versus liabilities. This concept changes how you see money forever. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out. Sybil. Imagine you buy something. If it keeps costing you money every month, it's probably a liability. If it helps make you money, it's probably an asset. For example, a rental property that pays you monthly? Asset, a super expensive car draining your paycheck? Liability. Now, here's the scary part. Many people spend years buying liabilities while believing they're building wealth because society teaches people to look rich before becoming financially secure. Big house, luxury clothes, expensive lifestyle. And sometimes, people who look richest are actually drowning in debt. Meanwhile, real wealth is often quiet because financially smart people focus on buying things that grow instead of things that impress strangers. And once you understand this, you start making completely different decisions. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Money affects almost every part of life: where you live, how stressed you feel, the opportunities you can take, even how much freedom you have. But most people are thrown into adulthood without understanding any of this. Not because they're lazy, not because they're stupid, but because nobody explained money in a simple way. And maybe that's the biggest problem of all. Because once you understand these concepts, you stop seeing money as confusing. You start seeing patterns. You start noticing traps. You start thinking long-term. And slowly, you stop making decisions that hurt your future. The scary part is, most people will spend their entire lives around money without ever truly understanding it. But now, you do.